What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Summertime Fine.
It's your boy, Chicago Realist.
And we back with the record pool. So, y'all already know about this submarine thing going on. Yeah. First of all these jokes about this submarine going down in the ocean, trying to reach this Titanic and going dark and all this or whatever. Would you have went?
No. I would have never paid $250,000 to die. but I will say this. No, seriously though, you know what I'm saying? RIP to those people that in the family, send condolences to the families that was lost, the family members that was lost to, family. And my thing is, it was, to me, let's just talk about it, right? I mean, first of all, for those who don't know, they do this, they said they've been doing this for the last 2 years, you know what I'm saying? The famous Titanic had, went down, I'm pretty sure y'all heard of the movie. And basically this guy had a submarine. It's not even called a submarine. It's smaller. I don't know the name. But basically it's a submarine, but it's smaller than the submarine. It's real small. And it takes them all the way down. I think the submarine was like, what was it, 12,000, 15,000 feet below. And basically they go there, look at it, and they turn back around. That's, basically, you know what I'm saying? And this time they did it, and the submarine disappeared. Nobody knows what happened. They got assumptions because they just recently seen some debris, but they was out there for a few days, and we kind of really the whole world watched the countdown as they were losing oxygen and basically into their demise. So you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I would have never went on that trip. You know what I'm saying? For one, it was 5 of them, right? And they all paid $250,000. If the submarine didn't even have windows, they didn't even have seats. They were like this. You know what I'm saying? In a little tunnel. And then the bathroom was like right next to them with a little sheet covering it. It looked like it looked crazy to pay all that money. You know what I'm saying? That was nuts. $1 million that man got paid to that's a ripoff. That was a ripoff of the century right there. And straight up, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I wouldn't have did that because that looked unsafe. And even I think somebody, the little boy, they had a teenager. What was he, like 18, I think? Or 19, he went on there, and he said he didn't even want to go. That's what make it real sad. He said, I don't like this, and they said they constantly was getting reports saying that it wasn't safe for them to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So what I believe happened is, because nobody really know, they still don't know what happened. They probably gonna never know. They said they saw debris. I feel as though the ship it needed some wear and tear. It was wear and tear. It needed some work. You know what I'm saying? I believe that the pressure got to it at the bottom, and I think it crushed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they said it was like camper. They said it was like equipment out of the doggone like camper stores. So it's like, when you find equipment like that, whatever, that's suitable for, that's quote unquote, that accessible. I mean, anybody could just go on. It's like building a boat. Like it's not nothing you can really do. But it was another father and son that was supposed to go on there before that father and son went. And he said, Dad, I don't like this. He said, I don't feel safe doing this or whatever. And people try to clown him and say, oh, you crazy, you should really go and all this stuff, whatever. He said, no. He's like, and thank God we didn't go, because we would have been, one of those ones that was talking about on the news.
Right. And then they had a PlayStation 4 remote controlling the ship also. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy, man.
It wasn't nothing safe about none of that. It just, nothing added up that was safe. I don't feel like dude ain't work for NASA. Dude ain't work for nothing. He ain't work for nothing where I would feel like, oh, okay, this might be
all just some
right.
Bored rich people wanting to say they did something. That's all it was. I saw the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? That's what they wanted. That's all that was. I mean,
but I don't even understand how you was gonna really see it with the with ain't no windows and stuff.
So they did have a window in the bathroom. A small window.
So what we supposed to do? Take turns to go in the bathroom and then go look at it?
And if y'all really think about it, right? just imagine you like inches away from like let's just imagine the airport bathroom. I mean, you know what I'm saying, a bathroom on a plane being open, and you sitting like right there in the back, and it's just open, no door. That. Ugh. I mean, I don't know how people. And then my thing is this: how you rich and cool with those conditions? It looked crazy because they got videos of when they went in the ship, you know what I'm saying, of the submarine in the inside. It looked wow. Like hey, you know what I'm saying? RIP to them. I mean that was a crazy move right there.
But you know, definitely
with $250,000, they could have bought that boat. They could have made their own boat. All of them could have came together.
It wasn't a boat; it was a submarine.
I mean, submarine. They could have created their own submarine that probably would look way better than that.
I mean, I definitely guarantee that they should have and they could have, but whatever. But on another note, you know, as y'all know, you know, DC Young Fly lost his girl or whatever, and so people have been really clowning him lately and saying that he came back to work going back to work and didn't let the dirt even sit on her grave before he got back to work and things like that. You know, and was just saying like, oh, he was wrong, you know, for basically, you know, it was like, was it a sacrifice or was it not? You know, one of those moves or whatever. And they've been talking about him like on a couple of the blogs and stuff, trying to say that he shouldn't be back to work yet. But I mean, at the end of the day, y'all got to remember, I feel like, you know, he is the only, well, I ain't gonna say, you know, I'm pretty sure he has help. But as of now though, he is the only source of income for, you know, his family and his kids. And I feel like y'all talking about, oh, he going back to work too quick, or he ain't even let the dirt. I mean, unfortunately, you know, and I'm not sounding heartless, but she gone. It's nothing that you're gonna do to bring her back. So you have to move forward. And at this point in time, you know, sitting around moping around, just like he said, we're gonna be all right. He said we got God. He said we already know. He did a wonderful job at her funeral. He spoke really, really well, and you know, just spoke to his kids and everything. It was really, really good. And I just think, you know, I don't think, and some people, you have to remember, everybody cope differently. A lot of people rather work instead of sit there and soak. You know what I mean? You know, he ain't trying to miss out on no money, and I don't really kind of blame him, to be honest. Do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better. So what's your thoughts on that?
You know what I'm saying? I just feel as though, like, look, you know, bills don't stop. You know what I'm saying? You know, RIP to this lady. I know he's sad, and I'm pretty sure he is going through a lot. But you never know. Maybe his job is like therapy.
Right,
you know
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, helping him get back.
And then on top of that, now he got 3 kids by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bills don't stop. The kids don't stop eating because one of the parents go, well, you gotta go harder now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody got an opinion when they not going through it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's easy to talk when you watching through it somebody else, you know, a lens somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he should continue to do what he doing. And then we talking about wilding out. You know what I'm saying? It's probably fun, good vibes.
I mean, he was that East, what's that East show that they got going on? That's what he was promoting.
85 South Show.
South Shore, whatever. That was what he was promoting.
And that's what I'm saying. He a comedian. You know what I'm saying? It's probably feel good to laugh and just get out of that feeling that you have. You know what I'm saying, when you lose somebody. So nah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DC. Shout out to his family. Yeah, I would, you know what I'm saying? I would think if I was in that position, I might have done the same. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep myself from going into a deep slumber, you know, going left. You never know.
But I mean, he did take a couple times, you know, like, you know, a couple weeks or whatever.
Right.
He did prepare for the funeral. I mean, honestly, everything was beautiful. He did a great job. So I definitely agree with everything that he did, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. And I think everybody grieved differently too. That's another thing.
Right.
A lot of people, some people turn into workaholics, and some people they just don't want to, you know, be bothered, or some people just, you know, want to be around everybody at the time. But also, you know, on a lighter note, it's a shame though, because if y'all know the rapper Cash Doll, whatever, she literally, you know what I'm saying, she a dope artist. Like, she from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? She been around for a while.
Just had a baby.
Just had a baby. Her first baby. And everything was cool. But unfortunately, this is where a lot of managers jack up. So apparently, you know, one of the security guards who did security for Cash Doll when they went to South Carolina, and drove her around. So he did the security and was like basically like the chauffeur or whatever. They were supposed to pay him about $3,600, and they skipped out. They didn't pay him a dime. And this is like underground news, whatever. He's trying to go viral, trying to get the word out there. Like, you know, they didn't pay me, and they, you know, he got 4 kids. You didn't took away from my kids' mouths. And it was like, you know, I was doing this, and he got like receipts and everything from talking to Brody, which is Cash Doll manager, you know, about everything. He was saying that his Zelle was jacked up and all this stuff, whatever, to pay the deposit. So he said he'd give him cash when they got there. He never gave him the cash. You know, it was just different instances and different things that they went back and forth on. And he completed his end of the bargain, and they didn't pay him at all. So now he trying to figure out what's his legal rights and everything to seek justice to get paid, basically. I mean, $3,600, that ain't no little chump change. That's kind of a lot of money. And then I did the services for you, and you still ain't pay me. So,
See, the thing about this, right, that, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, Cash Doll probably don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
But the problem is, when you flaunt a lifestyle, you know, that you rich, you know, you buying Birkin bags, you getting your hair done, flaunting around a Maybach, you know what I'm saying? You got the big chains, new pieces around your neck. It looks real crazy when you got somebody saying they didn't get paid $3,600. You feel me? And I you know, hey, I don't know the truth. I don't know what's going on. But to me, it's like, you can't really, I mean, I start to question a lot of things. Like, now, how you this rich when somebody clearly, I mean, he got pictures with you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, allegedly, because, you know, we don't know what happened. But he got pictures with you, and this man claiming that he didn't get a lousy $3,600.
I mean, he got pictures with her,
you know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't. It's not the battle ain't really with her, because
but it is. It's not, but it is, because it is, because
it's
security,
a reflection.
Yeah, because security was for her. So it's like, I'm saying this: if you got a chain that's supposed, you know, over $50,000, how is somebody out here saying they did a job for you and get paid $3,600?
Well, he ain't even blaming her though. He blaming the manager, which is Brody, and he's saying that, you know, you the one who because he is the one who booked her. It wasn't like it was Cash Doll reaching out, you know what I'm saying, and did the booking, you know, and that's
Cash Doll pay that man.
Right, exactly.
I'm just saying,
I feel
because
like,
you don't even want that. Come on,
right?
That's $3,600.
You don't want that
you don't
negative
even want that out
vibe.
there. Just pay that. Man. You know what I'm saying? Some of that little.
And unfortunately, I just feel like she don't even know. That's the sad part about it.
She know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she know now, but you got to understand where it had to go for her to get to know. You get what I'm saying? Because people keep things under wraps or whatever. And you got to understand, she still got a fan base and all this stuff, whatever.
Yeah, the man posted the text messages.
Yeah,
so
he posted, but like and on top, but this was on Facebook though, so it wasn't like it was on the gram, and it hasn't blown up. This recently just he recently just came out about it, but I mean, she probably thinking everything was all good and everybody cool, and you know what I'm saying.
The part about it is, a lot of people, and like I said, this is alleged, but a lot of people probably won't believe him unless the Shade Room posts. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody like reputable, you know what I'm saying, valid posted, they probably won't believe it. It might get swept under the rug if he don't get a legal team to help him out with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I believe it.
And I doubt he get a lawyer. I mean, that's because I doubt he get a lawyer for $3,600 unless he get a lawyer for that and then go further and talk about other damages. You know what I'm saying? Because it costs money to sue.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, it all, like I said, it depends on how far he willing to take it. I mean, that's...
And a lot of people, I'm not going to lie, a lot of people play on that, right? Because they like, okay, if you crying about $3,600, 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't got a lawyer to sue me. At least a good one anyway. And that's how a lot of these rich folks probably win their battles, because they know you ain't got the money to fight this long battle suit that I can have drawn out. You know what I'm saying? So that's another you know what I'm saying, messed up things. So
I mean, you don't really know though, because he got a whole business. He was just saying this is $3,600 that I already used. So it's like, I ain't gonna say the man hurting that bad. You get what I'm saying? Because I mean, $3,600 just to spend on this, you know what I'm saying, for your business or whatever. That's a pretty nice little penny,
right?
And I don't think you would go broke for one artist. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's all you had type of thing. I'm saying, unless that
was the first celebrity he did.
I don't know. That's what I was wondering too. I was wondering if that was the first celebrity he did, and that's probably why he really wasn't really tripping, because it's like, oh, it's cash though. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, she got the bread. You know, that's why he probably wasn't worried about it. But you know, unfortunately, clearly.
But also, we do gotta practice good business. I mean, yeah, it's not really smart to pay for something that I would have never paid for that. Like, I would have never went, like, okay, yeah, she still need to pay him. They still need to pay him for being security, but you went out your way to buy the car.
No. They asked for that. They asked for the, because he provided, that's why they wanted him. Because he did security and he did transportation services. So that's why they wanted him. And they got like messages about the truck that they was getting, everything. So it wasn't like nothing was a surprise. It wasn't like, you know, you ain't know nothing.
Well, from now on, he need to do sign contracts. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Have somebody sign something, because I mean, text message. I mean, I guess that, I don't know.
I mean, it's a whole, but yeah.
Let's get to this music though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You know, Gunna. You know, the whole snitch allegations, YSL, and you know what I'm saying? He been released. And he dropped the album. Now, I'm not going to lie. The album was kind of decent. And the numbers went up. A lot of people were surprised. It actually sound good. No features. You know what I'm saying? He did a couple clapbacks at Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? He did. And I believe Young Thug posted it on his Instagram, and he said business is business or something like that. Or was he promoting his? And that's another thing. He dropped the album too. Might have been promoting his album. No, but he dropped the album. So he Gunna dropped the album. Young Thug dropped the album, which is real crazy. And then ironically, because they say, you know what I'm saying, because Gunna let it be known that YSL was a gang, and it kind of made Young Thug look bad in court. So you know what I'm saying? It's just,
I'm gonna be honest though, with Gunna not doing no features, I mean, I don't think he really need no features. I mean, I'm just saying, like, from what I've heard, like, how Gunna music is and stuff like that, I feel like he can hold his own.
He did, though. He went crazy. He did. And Young Thug album was decent, too. A lot of people trying to compare their albums. And I ain't gonna lie. To me, personally.
Who you going with?
It's hard.
No, you do this to me all the time. So is it Young Thug or Gunna? Which one you rooting for?
I'm gonna go with Young Thug album. But...
Really?
Yeah, because but Young Thug got a lot of people could say it's a slight because he got a lot of features. You know what I'm saying? He got one of my favorite artists, Drake. You know what I'm saying? 21. You know what I'm saying? He got a few people. He got a lot of people on there.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Gunna. See, if you comparing them like that, then I think Gunna won. Let me tell you why. Because for artists to be a solo artist on their own album. And you just said that Young Thug had to have basically all these features on it.
I didn't say he had to.
I mean, he didn't have to, but I'm not going to lie. A lot of times, I've only liked the songs that Young Thug been on, for me personally, I've only liked, and he was a featured artist. I can't really say it's a whole, I cap. But no, still, he had features on that song. If he ain't a featured artist or he don't have other artists on that actual song, I pretty much don't like it. Like, I've never said to myself, oh, this Young Thug song, I like this. Like, I've never said that. But I'm like, Gunna, I could definitely tell you facts. Yes, it's definitely some Gunna songs
Gunna definitely went crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, man, I'm sure, I'm just trying to see. I mean, the numbers, they say he did pretty good numbers. You know what I'm saying? I believe he did almost 100,000 first week. Don't quote me on that, but I definitely believe he did almost 100,000 first week. So, hey man, you know, look, this snitch stuff, it's starting to go within the way. It doesn't mean the same as it did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think as these artists get exposed but continue to drop music, people continue to support them, I think that stuff is starting to just float away. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a whatever. And the minute people gonna say, "Oh, he snitched," okay, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. And to me, I'm not a street person, so I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying how everybody is looked at, how he's being looked at, how ain't no artist rocking with him. Because let's be honest, if Gunna was to kept his reputation, let's say he stayed solid, right, and got out, that album would have been loaded with features. You feel me? Everybody would have been supporting it. You know what I'm saying? So no artist posted it. He really didn't even have any promo. He just dropped it. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I mean, to be able to do that, but that shows you like the value.
Well,
like
you know, to me,
that holds a lot of weight.
To me, it's gonna really show his next album, because I'm gonna tell you something. All eyes was on him when he got out anyway. We don't know if this is we don't know if this is publicity and promo and from the court stuff and you getting out, or was these the real fans supporting you?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We don't know. So when he drops something else, then we'll know. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll know, oh, he just got it. That's how we'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I mean, we'll be able to tell soon. Yeah. But, yeah, more power to them. I appreciate that. Because I'm definitely going to check out Gunna album.
For sure.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite artists right there with Lil Baby. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, everything just, it's what it is these days. But, hey, not to mention my boy, Moneybagg got a new album out. I gotta go check it out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you know, I'm definitely from what I've heard, I didn't seen snips and bits and all that. I'm definitely excited to go look at that album. So
Shout out to Lotto for winning Best Female Artist.
Oh yeah,
at the BET Awards.
That's real dope. That's a big one. I mean, because honestly, really like thinking back to when she was, and I think that she, you know, a lot of artists probably think back to when they was in the beginning. And I think even with her being on the Rap Game, whatever, yeah, if y'all don't remember that, you know, like she already had like a fan base then. So even still, like to come up from that and still be making, you know, and then just won the biggest awards thing ever. Like that's dope. That's real dope. And Coco Jones, she just won one of the awards too.
And I just seen so JT got into a fight with Lil Uzi, and she threw his phone at him at the BET Awards. See what I'm saying? That's gonna be crazy. Like when that full story come out,
it can't never be always all good.
We probably wait to the next one, and you know, so we can fully talk about that. But yeah, BET Awards. It's when that happened? Today or was it yesterday?
The BET Awards is this weekend. You know, it's the whole
this
weekend. For that.
Yep. So we'll have that for y'all next week, man.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us for so long, so many times, so many years. Man, make sure y'all go on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. I need y'all to do all that good stuff. Make sure y'all log on to the website, thistherecordport.com. Make sure y'all 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have the music in rotation, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to get in tune with that. And also, artists, make sure y'all drop y'all music. Y'all can always do that. Make sure y'all are getting in those rotations. Especially because it's easy, man. It's easy. So I need y'all to get on that and make sure y'all, you know, Comcast, make sure y'all definitely tune into that city near you. And we're going to have some more, you know, things coming up soon. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. Yeah. So hit us with the 3S.
Yeah. So share, subscribe, and support, please. Hit that YouTube, you know what I'm saying, therecordport.com. This is therecordport.com. Mm-hmm. Hit that YouTube, therecordport.com. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all are here. Y'all be seeing that Freestyle Fanatic pretty soon. See a lot of y'all trying to bite our style, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say no.
All right, y'all. It's your girl, Summertime Fan, y'all.
It's your boy, Chicago Realist. Peace.
We out. Peace.
Move your body.